welcome to the sound live. So without further ado, Musicians Panel reacts to the brand new music video from my favorite band, Dream Theater, Awaken the Master official video. Here we go. Cool.
Yeah.
That 8-string is just intense.
I know. That's
And I
like.
loved how they put a little bit of that extra twang on the bass
Mhm.
so that you could really hear the bass guitar clearly through that. I love Dream Theater. I've never made any hide it. They're my favorite band. And one of the things that they do so much that I honestly wish they would kind of do something a little bit different is they'll do these crazy runs where the guitar and the bass are playing the same thing in unison or in octaves or 2 octaves apart or even 3 octaves apart. Okay, right. Every once in a while, I want to hear them do what Jordan and John do. Where, they'll go off into harmony together. I don't hear that as much. There was one thing I really wish I would have heard on that is instead of so much of the guitar and the bass playing the exact same thing, to hear the guitar playing something different than the bass. Maybe if the guitar is going to play that on the 8-string, they have the bass play something a little bit more
Right.
counterpointy.
Yeah.
But that's it. That being said, it was incredible. I loved all the solos, the energy, the vocals. I was, playing with the video a lot, so I didn't get in trouble. So I wasn't able to really watch the music video fully 100%. I did see most of it. It was just scenery, right, and visual effects and like brains and colors, and it was really cool stuff. Though I didn't see any footage of the band. I didn't see any footage of the instruments being played or the vocals being sung or anything performance type footage. It was just an animation kind of thing, which is really cool. I'm sure it was really expensive to make and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I respectfully only showed little parts of it.
I love one thing. The first thing I noticed, of course, was the Lady Justice in there, and as a criminology major, I thought that was pretty cool. But of course, because they were talking about the reason it was in there was because they were talking about. I'm looking at the lyrics a little bit because I couldn't remember all of them, but they were talking about spinning through life, spiral of time. We balance the heart and the mind, and so it's like all about the balance of the universe and stuff. And I just thought that was really cool. That they put her in there and stuff, and we learned all about her in criminology. But it's just neat. The whole thing was really awesome, and I loved. I mean, God, like you said, I don't know how long it would have taken them to do something like that. That was an incredible video too.
Yeah, I mean, it was totally, fancy animation. What do you think, Eve?
Yeah.
I actually have been digesting the album this week, and I think this was one of the songs that immediately did grab me because of the use of the 8-string. It's, I mean,
so much of it right off the bat.
Yeah, on the Lady Justice thing. You sure they weren't talking about like the God? I mean, it's what the in astrology what's that attached to? Libra, right?
Yeah, I think that was also probably part of it too.
Libra's an air sign or something like that.
Yeah, because they talked about the balance, and I think you're right about the Libra too.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say maybe that was a bit of it, but also the justice. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I appreciate that. Labrie is singing in a lower register now and not overdoing it.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a few live performances that I've seen where I'm like, oh yeah, that's not very good. And I mean the rest of the band is on point, but Labrie, please shut up. Not to discount him as a singer, he's still a good singer, but I do appreciate that, and I mean, again, the 8-string, it shows John Petrucci can master anything.
I mean, now Labrie had, if you know his life history, he had a challenging period where he had some damage to his voice or something. I don't know all the details of it, but he's really overcome a lot, and even to be able to still do those same songs, imagine, do stuff when you're 20 or 25 right? And then you're 55 and you're trying to do those songs still. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously.
Like Bon Jovi.
I mean, seriously. Like, you know.
Sure.
And Labrie is also an incredibly gifted musical theater performer as well. He's been on, I believe, on Broadway and stuff.
I was thinking, I mean, I know I'm always the one going, Dream Theater doesn't do a whole lot for me. And what you said about the bass player and John Petrucci playing synchronized lines, I wonder how much. I mean, there's an obvious Rush influence, but I just think of like YYZ, where you know you have the guitar and bass like doing those runs together, and that was kind of a blueprint setting an instrumental for you know music like this. I was thinking, I wonder if I heard this while I'm driving. A good test, I should figure out a way to do this test. If I start driving quicker, you know, not necessarily more aggressively. I mean, I got a fast car. I wonder, because that'd be a good test for me, because I'm driving. I'm not really, you know, it's a little different than this setting, you know, to hear music like this. Because I don't know, maybe it's the punk of me. I just start hearing so many notes like, hey, that's a cool solo. And then 8 minutes later, it's like, wow, that's a really nice solo, you know. I'm like thinking, you know, every time I hear music like this, like, wow, great, look what I can do. You know, I mean, they're awesome. They're fantastic musicians, better than I'll ever be. But, you know, I think driving would be a good test for me to see if it, you know, how it affects me or something. Maybe I should live stream and drive sometime. That would be fun to enjoy.
Yeah, I either put it on if I'm zoning out, or you know, or cleaning, or if I'm driving. It's like kind of I mean, this has singing, but you have to pay a little more attention to the lyrical subject matter. But you can. It's I feel like there's a certain time and a place that I find myself listening to you know, instrumentals like this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, there are vocals in it, but it's mostly instrumental, at least. Thank you guys for being on the show. I really appreciate you. Kyle, you're
Thanks
awesome.
For doing
Jennifer,
this every week.
Eve,
thank you.
Thank you guys so much. The struggle is real, so you can definitely help. This channel is completely funded by you. That's right, patreon.com/Matthews Music Lesson Studio. I got to put up a bonus video today for this week, doing a vote specific exclusive weekly video for patrons only. So check it out. Also, you can support the studio financially directly at liberapay.com/MatthewsMusic, nonprofit. You can also buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/MatthewsMusic. And you can Venmo at Matthews Music. You can get online music lessons from me at MatthewsMusicLessonStudio.com. That's the one place where you get to record the lessons and keep them on your device. That's right. You can book online. It's simple. You don't even have to talk to me. We're all good. MatthewsMusicLessonStudio.com. And I'll see you guys next time on The Sound Live.
Thanks,
Thank you so much, everybody.
Bye,
Please
Matthew.
like, share, subscribe.
Bye,
And we'll see you
everybody.
next time.